What's up, Sliders? Welcome back to the Piplup Party. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys why you should invest into Lost Origins. Sword and Shield, let's get into it. So, the first thing I'm going to show you, as you can see on the screen right now, look at the prices of these cards. You have, coming in at the Chase card of the set, you have a $233 Giratina V alternate art. Now, that is not the Chase card. Well, I mean, it is, but I mean, there are other Chase cards in the set as well. You have an $133 Aerodactyl alternate art, followed by a $50 Pikachu VMAX from the Trainer Gallery, and then you have Rotom alternate art, Berserker, Giratina again, Pikachu. So you got, all of those are actually not the Pikachu, but the rest of them are above $30. Then you still have a $29 card, a $17 card, 15, 14, 14. So I mean, this set is pretty stacked, I'd say, in terms of the heavy hitters, right? You got, I mean, let's just, here, straight off the bat, we're going to compare it to, like, I like to call Lost Origin the big brother to Astral Radiance, because in a lot of ways it is just a big brother. Look, the set, what was this, Giratina was $233. Chase card in Astral Radiance is $110. Then you had an $135 Aerodactyl in Lost Origin. Second best card in Astral Radiance is $50. And if we look at the prices of them, Lost Origin is $103 right now. 103.37. Look at Astral Radiance. 103.32. There is literally a 5-cent difference between Lost Origin and Astral Radiance. And as we see, the prices in Astral Radiance, they're good, but we compare it to Lost Origin, and I'm not going to say it blows it out of the water, but it's a lot better, I'd say. Just mainly because of these top two cards. They go for like double the value of what the cards were in Astral Radiance. So if you're comparing in prices, I would say that Lost Origin, right now at least, is definitely the set that I would invest in out of the two. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get both of them, but I'd say you're definitely going to want to get more of Lost Origin just because it seems much more of a heavy hitter box compared to Astral Radiance. Now, we compare Lost Origin, right? Let's duplicate this. Compare it to a set in Sun and Moon. Let's compare it to Ultra Prism, because if we see the top card in Ultra Prism, it's $218. And then we have, I think that Lost Origin and edges ahead of Ultra Prism. I think they're very similar because we have $218 compared to $233. $71, this is a big difference compared to $135. But then you have Lost Origin. The next two cards are pretty much $50, and these two cards from Ultra Prism average out to about $50 as well. Then you have a $30 card and three $30 cards pretty much in Ultra Prism, and same goes for Lost Origin. $40 card and then three $30 cards. So I mean, they are very similar sets. The main difference is the Aerodactyl in the second best card being $135 compared to their second best card being Cynthia with $71. Now, for that reason, I would say Lost Origin edges out Ultra Prism. The price of a box is $373. Now, I had a comment actually point out, which I don't think I mentioned in the videos. I completely forgot to bring this part up. The amount of what it gets printed, how much of a set will get printed, does matter. And it can matter a lot. Even if Ultra Prism is a set that wasn't printed a lot, and that's why the price goes up, there's still similar value cards, and still I think that the cards from Lost Origin are good enough to where the price in a few years, at least $200 in my opinion. I think Lost Origin is one of the stronger sets in all of Sword and Shield. So I think to say it's going to be $200 isn't that much of a stretch, but I also was not, I had a big break from the Pokemon TCG game. I didn't really ever pay attention to the money and anything until Sword and Shield anyways, but I wasn't really into it during Sun and Moon, so that's why I don't really know how much Ultra Prism was printed. So I can't give you that information, but do with that what you will. I still think Lost Origin will at least be $200 or more in a few years' time. A big thing too, and why I compared it to Astral Radiance, is because I think that they are very similar sets in terms of what cards they possess. And when I say that, I mean the addition of the Trainer Gallery cards. Now, this is something that's been missing from Sword and Shield in, I think, all of the sets until recently, and that's why I compare it to Astral Radiance, because they have the pretty much same types of Trainer Gallery cards. If we look, I don't think they have, where are they? Look, a Trainer Gallery right there. That's $33. Then we have, where's the Trainer Gallery right here for $25. So, I mean, it's things like that. But even when you scroll down, right here we have the gold card Trainer Galleries, which I think are very cool. They don't go for a lot at all, which is unfortunate. I think this card is so much, like, come on, that card, $3, really? Like, that card is way more than $3, in my opinion. But yeah, even just like these are the types that I'm talking about. Like you have Gardevoir, Kingdra, like you have these cool cards, and they may not go for a lot, but I still think overall it makes it much more exciting, because if you get a code card, it's not like you already know you're going to get just a regular rare. Like you can still get a sick Trainer Gallery card, even something like a $50 Pikachu VMAX Trainer Gallery card. And that's why I think that these two sets are very similar in those types of cards that they possess. And that's why I think that the price, as even if some of the cards down below don't have them that high, the top cards I've turned into chase cards, as you see with this Pikachu, with that Starmie, look great. So I mean, you got a couple chase cards in there, and I think that is going to absolutely drive these prices higher than they would be in other sets, like let's say Chilling Reign. Now, of course, Chilling Reign's a strong set. It has a lot of cards that are pretty good in value. So I don't know if it's really going to sky past Chilling Reign, but I more mean like, let's say Rebel Clash. Although Rebel Clash goes for a lot. Vivid Voltage, that's a good example. Darkness Ablaze is a good example. These are sets that aren't incredibly strong, and they don't really have the Trainer Gallery cards to back it up. That's why sets like these will fail. But if you have cards that have Trainer Galleries, I think even if it's a poor set, the Trainer Galleries will tend to kind of bump that price up, because it gives it more chances to have chase cards. And overall, like I said, I think Lost Origin is one of the best sets in all of Sword and Shield. If you give it the main sets, let's see, we got, what's better than it? Evolving Skies. You could say Brilliant Stars, probably, yeah. And what else is good in here? Maybe Fusion Strikes, as kind of bad as it is, in my opinion, with pull rates, I think it still has a couple strong cards in there, but it's still, Lost Origin is a contender when you can put it against the other booster boxes. It's a really good box. And that's why I think that you should invest into Lost Origin right now at $103. Will it go down more? Maybe a little bit, maybe a few dollars, but I wouldn't take that chance right now. And that's why if you're gonna bet into it and you don't want to lose a few bucks, I would take that bet and I'd just buy it now instead of trying to wait, because it might just go up and then you might just be screwed. So I mean, I'd invest into it now. Like even looking here, like it's down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to go down much more, if at all. So I'd do it now. That's just my opinion, but you do whatever you want, because once again, I don't want you to take my advice with more than just a grain of salt, because I know what I think, but I mean, what I say might not be what's best. So do what you want to do. All I want is to help you. And if you do think this helped, please leave a like on the video, because that would be greatly appreciated. Also, comment down below. Let me know what set you want to see me do next, because I plan on making investment tips for every single set in Sword and Shield. So yeah, just let me know what you want to see next, and subscribe to join the Piplup party. I am going to slide on out of here. So bye. Good drinks.